What the heck? I mean, I don't know if I can show that, but it has Colorado written on it. What's going on, everybody? Dr. Stephen James here to bring you another Randonautica video. My intent is nostalgia, and I have chosen anonymously, or Anu, or Anu, however that's pronounced. You know, what's that beeping? And it doesn't matter. You know, I think it would have been cool to do this a little closer to sunset, but we're supposed to get a 30 to 40% chance of thunderstorms at that point. And while I kind of like those odds, I don't really want to take any chances. Not if I don't have to, so.
Which never even happened.
Thanks
a lot, weather app.
Like 87 degrees. Man, I can't wait to not have to walk everywhere anymore. But anyway, I'm almost at my first point. Oh, so that's what that beeping sound was. Oh, my point's way back there. The problem is, as you can see, it's on private property. I would have thought maybe there would be like a random object there somewhere, but I don't really see anything. Which is actually probably for the best, because, I mean, if there was something over there, then you would want me to, you know, pick it up, see what it is, get a closer look. Yeah, I don't really want to, you know, get a trespass charge. I know you're supposed to, you know, take it with you to further examine it when you find something with Randonautica, but luckily that's not the case. My next point is a pretty good distance away. It's in that last, it's just outside that cornfield that I was at last time, and you know, there's a place I could pick up something to drink on. I actually have cash with me this time, so I can afford to tip them. Just once, I would like to pass by this road peacefully, but no. I'm always at risk of getting bit in the ankles by a dog. Also, I stepped in gum. It's mostly come off now. It was a fresh one too. Honestly, I don't know why more people don't realize that you could swallow your gum. It's not as unsafe as people used to believe. But anyway, I'm almost at the place where I was gonna get my drink. That was the loudest and weirdest sounding pickup truck I've ever heard pass me. So, as I catch my breath, I wanna state the fact that I actually passed this point last time I went out randonauting, because yeah, it's actually just right next to the cornfield I was at. The problem is, the point I set looked like it was on someone's property. Now, I'm not 100% sure, but when I went by it last time, it looked pretty abandoned. I mean, not abandoned, but it was like vacated recently. You know, there was no one there. Didn't look run down or anything like that. I certainly hope that's the case, because if it isn't, I'm gonna have to go all the way around, cut through the cornfield with no shade. And I'm gonna have to get to the back of the property just outside it on the chance that there will actually be something there. So I'm not looking forward to this walk, especially since I'm gonna have to go all the way back to, you know, where I live. My legs are already getting kind of tired, so I'll see you when I get closer to the intent. All right, so I am outside my point right now. Problem is, it does look like it's owned by someone, and there are a lot more cars this time. I wonder if maybe there's, I wonder if I can get through here by chance. Yeah, I don't like this. Who knows what could be hiding under these shrubs. And at least the shade is nice. Ooh. It felt really thorny. My glasses are starting to fall off. You know, before my next randonauting trip, I meant to look up to see if there were any venomous snakes around where I live. Because this looks like the kind of area that would have snakes. Ooh, I can't really see 2 feet in front of me, but I could tell that drops straight down to where there's water. All right. All right, I'm going back. Once the road looks clear, like it is now, well, crouch down. Make a run for it. Like a beeline, if you will. Wacky things I do for you people. Least you could do is thumbs up the video. Good news. If I clear this fence, I'll technically be out of the property line, I think. We're good. I basically just cut the trip in half. I mean, with an intent like nostalgia, I wouldn't have guessed that things would be this intense. But on the bright side, I think I'm outside the property line, which means I can't get in trouble for being here. Back at the corn husk, I need to check to see where my point is. All right, I am right at where my intent was, as you can see on camera. I can't really see too well because of the sun, but once again, it looks like this was a bust. I'm gonna try to get back the way it came in quietly because I really don't want to have to go through the corn husk. I'm gonna keep rolling as long as I can. It would be easier if I wasn't carrying another drink. I wonder what's inside of here. These guys can see a lot better than I can in here without the camera. It's pretty interesting, huh? I don't think I got anything in here. Not meaning that there was nothing, but meaning that I couldn't really see. I would go in, but I can't really squeeze in here through these, and besides which way, like I said, this is private property. I think our best bet is to get out of here, work on a new game plan. I heard a car coming. It actually sounds like it's getting further away though. Oh. What's this? Hello? Hold on. There's definitely a car in the distance this time. Alright. Dang it. Being harassed by flies. Crap. Dang it. Why is it that today of all days, this road decides to get busy? That was just my chain. I wonder if nostalgia could mean making memories. Huh. I think this is probably the last time I do Void. Oh wait, I didn't do Void. Wait, did I? I can't remember whether I did Void or Anomaly. Either way, I should have picked a tractor. I feel like we probably could have gotten something more interesting than what I found so far. You know, it weren't for that white pickup truck outside the driveway, certainly could have fooled me. I'm thinking that this was actually occupied by someone. Yeah. That window we couldn't really see through, but I tried to. Trying to get it open without making a noise in there. No. Screw that. The door appears to be jammed or locked. It's a nice place. Anyway, we better not push our luck. Quite a drop. I've seen bigger, but still, it's practically climbing. The doorway up that high. Car. Okay. Clearly, this fence isn't well preserved. It'd be easier if I had one free hand. I'm sorry if the camera's a little shaky. I'm just trying not to get caught. I knew it was going to be tricky, but damn. You know what? I could lift that tree branch. This would be much easier. Okay, let me try it. Sharp twig. There. Pick up my trash, because I don't believe in littering. A little slippery back there. But whether or not it was interesting, I'm gonna leave that up to you. And I'm gonna see you in, well, for you it's gonna be a few seconds, but for me it's gonna be a couple days. Ironically, I didn't realize it before, but tomorrow would have been a great day for randonauting. I mean, it's not too hot, it's not too sunny, would have been perfect. The problem is, I already made plans with someone that day, and obviously I'm not gonna feel like going randonauting after that. I know I already went there, but I'd kind of like to grab another drink. I mean, yeah, these cups are pretty small. Maybe I'll grab a can of beer that they got in the fridge in there. I mean, if it's not too expensive, of course. Yeah, there's some dogs barking at. I gotta go across the street. It sounds like there are 2 dogs, and there were. I mean, 1 dog on each opposite side of the road, which is kind of why I hate passing through here on foot. It's one of those other dogs that I was talking about. The only difference is the dog in that house, they're stupid. And the owners aren't really much smarter either. At least the dogs I pass by are not only fenced, but, well, one of them is fenced, but they're both on leashes. I swear, there are numerous times in which I pass by that house, and I swear, like, almost every single time, they charge across the road into oncoming traffic. This is why we need more natural selection. I know that's a terrible thing to say about dogs, but whatever. Maybe I'm just a bigger fan of natural selection than I am of dogs. Which, if you know me, you know that's most likely true. Don't get me wrong, I like dogs. But personally, I don't really understand why people get them. They're just not practical. I mean, not only are they a lot of work, they're also pretty expensive. But anyway, I'm coming up to my point now, which is a pretty unique situation. I mean, the first 20 minutes, the first 20 minutes of walking, pretty unoriginal. I've been following the same path every single time, mostly. However, this one's pretty interesting because I'm essentially going around in an entire loop in my area. By the way, my intent for today is discovery. It's going to be the last one of the video. Yeah, I know. No 3 intents today. Just 2. It's a pretty busy week for me right now. Even then, I don't really enjoy walking everywhere. Even if I did have a car, I most likely wouldn't, the place I've been going to get my drinks is closed today. They're only open Thursdays and Fridays in the evening and Saturdays and Sundays in the afternoon. So, yeah, well, this is interesting. I think that trail's closer to the property than I thought. I don't even see it, but yeah, anyway, like I was saying, like, at least half the time that I go to these intents, I hardly ever come back the same way. Yeah, anyway, I think I see my trail. I'm gonna check the GPS just to be sure. I feel like if this was private property, there'd be signs posted right here. It looks to me just like a regular hiking trail. I don't know if you can call a paved hiking trail a hiking trail. Okay, so it turns out the trail I need is actually right over there, but look, some sheep. Let's take a closer look while we're here. I am not sure I've ever been to this part of the trail in a really long time. I mean, I'm sorry, this part of the place that I explored in my first and only exploration video. Yeah, look at that, huh? It's pretty cool. But anyway, I gotta find my place. I mean, I don't know how much more fencing I'm gonna reach, but I basically am in the right spot. Actually, I think I'm just gonna keep heading this way. I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. I think I know where it's taking me. It's taking me right up there. Okay, so something a little embarrassing and also pretty cool happened. So obviously I'm in plain sight of pretty much anyone, you know, in these houses here. And I spoke to a guy who you know, he basically just gave me full permission to be here. I mean, like I said, I mean, turns out this, like everything you see in front of you, I mean, the places I've been exploring is all his property. And if I'm being honest, he doesn't look very wealthy, but you know, I can respect him even more for that. He's actually a pretty chill guy, you know. I just told him what I was doing, explained it. But I mean, bad news is, I mean, if I want to do the right thing, and believe me, I really do, I mean, certainly wouldn't want to get arrested. You know, he said I just had to ask permission, so I guess this means every time Randonautica takes me here, I gotta ask for his permission. Like I said, he was actually a pretty cool guy, but you know, I don't really like bothering people, and it certainly isn't the most convenient thing to see someone exploring around his property. I mean, I'm not a vandal or anything, you know, and he could tell that about me, so I mean, yeah, I mean, everything right up to the point where I need to go off trail in a cornfield. Not the cornfield that Randonautica has been taking me to, but a different one. Although it really did, Randonautica really did try to in like 2 of the intents, but I decided I didn't really want to go over there anymore. Especially since the easiest way to get there is also the longest. So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. That the quarry that I'm going to is his property, and he did give me consent, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, without any it's just a little critter. So yeah, anyway, smells like a barn over here. Surprise, surprise. So anyway, like I was saying, I need to, you know, take the left here to get over there, and so I was saying something before. Okay, yeah, so once I you know, I'll have to go off the trail into my next intent, and from there I can just get back on the main road. Like I said, my intent was discovery, which I guess I did discover something. And I discovered that I've been low-key trespassing the whole time, sort of unwittingly, and at the same time I kind of knew what I was doing. Okay, so the words intended point are kind of in the way of where I'm trying to look, but look at this. It's not so bad. Thought I heard something move over there. You know, honestly, underneath all this debris, there probably could be some stuff living there. Don't know how long it's been sitting out, but gonna interesting. It actually kind of smells like a museum. That's cool. It's not really much of a discovery though. Oh, you know what I think this is? I think this is where they kept petting zoo animals. It's pretty neat. Making sure you guys can see in there. What is that? Pretty sure that's just insolent. Ooh, it's much too hard to be insolent. I think it's a little chunk of concrete. Oh, what's that? Looks like a place for like a screw or something. Ooh. Webs everywhere. Alright, my fear right now is that someone's gonna come in and lock me in here. Ugh. Can't stand up straight all the way. One, because I'm tall, obviously. Well, tall-ish, but the main reason is the spider webs. Ugh. Whoa, heard buzzing right in my ear. Hope that isn't anything that can sting me. Interesting. Pretty neat. Oh shit. Yeah, that's definitely a bee. I better yeet. Ugh. Well. Oh. What the heck? I'm not sure I want to show the license plate. Whoa. Huh. It's just a little shrub. I mean, I don't know if I can show that, but it has Colorado written on it. I'm scared. I'm actually a little scared right now. Looks like it's been sitting out there for quite some time. Look at the handles. It's a pretty old vehicle. I mean, again, I don't really know exactly where the intent is, because... Oof. Look at that. It's pretty dope. Oh, the door's open by on that side. All right, check the back there. Like I said, pretty neat stuff. Oof. Oh, just saw that little thing there and gave me a heart attack almost. Honestly, after today, I think I better focus on more reacting. There's plenty of things I can react to on the internet. Like and subscribe if you'd like to see that, because you know those react videos are pretty popular. I don't think I can get through on this side. I wonder if I can open the trunk though. I'm gonna need to set a place to put this drink down. Dang it. Again. Ooh. It's I think I need a key to get in the trunk. I mean, I don't really think it's worth it, but I think you guys would really want to see what's in that trunk if at all possible. You know what, honestly, if not, it's okay. Think of it this way. You'd be as much in the dark as me. Like I said, it's clearly a really old car. It's pretty neat. I think this is the first time that I've actually found something interesting on one of my discoveries. I'm pretty sure the guy I spoke to had nothing to do with it. I mean, he did give me consent to be here. Why would he do that if he knew anything about this? If it really is as sinister as our minds would have us think it is. Yeah, honestly, I don't really see any keys in there. And if it weren't for how cruddy it is and the thought that something could be living in the cushions, I don't really want to take any chances. So, man, look at this. It's just one discovery after another out here. Oh, looks like a tractor. Wow. Jeez. Obviously, this has been out here for quite a while, if not longer, just like that car. Nature has completely grown around it. And look, there's a plow right there. Or is that just a completely different vehicle entirely? Yeah, I guess it is. It's a truck. What does it say? I'm watching my step just in case. Rosenberg Electrical Contractor. Something place Barkley. Huh. Interesting. It's pretty cool. Not kidding. It looks like a small little monster dump truck. Jeez. GMC. It's a pretty old looking brill. I mean, all vehicles age differently depending on how much you take care of them, but this one aged pretty poorly however old it is. Looks like there's a little trailer there too. Oh, I hear a motor. I wonder if there's an outlet somewhere down that way that vehicle that, you know, like dirt bikes can get through. I don't know. Great care we must take. This looks like you know, plastic or styrofoam, whatever, building blocks for an obstacle course for kids. Yeah, those are railroad ties. Yeah, based on this shape and length, I'd say those are definitely railroad ties. Pretty cool. Cinder block. Neato. Alright, I think I need to head that way. I'm gonna have to stop this playthrough and take another look. But let's see what's back around this way. I don't know. I mean, if this is the last video I film around here, I'm gonna want to get every little inch that I can of this place. So, give me a sec. Alright, well, as I'm sure you can tell from the screenshots I just took, I am going to need to head up in that direction that I spotted. And this direction just takes me straight back onto the road that I came on to get here. I came off of, I mean, I know it's nowhere near my intent, but oh, it smells like manure. It's not as strong a smell as you'd think though. Like it's mostly mud, I don't know. Ooh, this is pretty steep. Like I said, I gotta keep my eye on the ground while keeping my camera pointed up. Not easy, but I care just a bit more about what's below my feet than what's up ahead. Sorry. I know I'm pretty easy to please, but I can get entertainment out of these videos. I don't know why anyone else wouldn't. Well, then again, I am easy to please, but honestly, I think this has great potential to go down as, I don't know, my favorite Randonautica video on my channel. If it's really uninteresting and you're probably not going to see much of this clip, but only it depends on what I find and what I say through the editing process, and whether it makes me cringe or not, whether or not people need to hear it. But yeah, it appears to end exactly where I thought it would, so gonna get back on that trail I was talking about. I didn't think I'd be filming a clip so early, but a lady with a really nice pit bull I just walked by. Really friendly little fella. Yeah, he was nice, but the lady had to, you know, pick him up to get him to come. And I wasn't really expecting to start filming again until I got on this road here. See, there's exactly where I said I would turn, but yeah. Like I said, I mean, I don't think I'm going to be coming back again. That's why I'm trying to get as much footage as I can. Oh, by the way, that road that I was on, the one that I said in my previous Randonautica video that I would try to explore again, it's you know, it's right here. This is it, basically. I mean, I'm probably gonna go off-road before I get to the end of it, but I think you know. I mean, it's a dirt track. Not much to say or talk about except what a really nice view it is, you know? Alright. I would never turn my folks onto these Randonautica videos. Like I said, if you want to see react videos, I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be taking a break from Randonautica indefinitely because of all the encounters I have. Don't get me wrong. I mean, filming these videos can be fun, but they can also be really dangerous. Not to mention they can get you in trouble. Luckily, the owners of this property were pretty nice and, you know, they let me stay here. But what if it was a hard ass? Would he call the cops, tell me to get the hell out? Because, I mean, I am talking to myself a lot. And, you know, with me, I have a tendency to change my voice whenever I'm talking to people. So, yeah. Huh. Look at that. I don't know if I want to come in this way, but I'm gonna have to flip the screen. Okay. Still haven't looked up if there are any poisonous animals or something in here, anything dangerous. So I mean, honestly, I don't know what I would have expected to find, but yeah, well, there are no markings, so I don't really know what is private property and what isn't. All I know is I just want to keep looking while I can. There are a few different ways that I could keep going in. I mean, in through the woods, but I mean, I feel like I should turn around and save time if I'm not going anywhere specific. Oof, yeah, there's a little twig there, a little tripwire. It was laying on the ground, but we're good. It's pretty neat what we're seeing here. There's an insect that flew on my arm. I had to blow it off. All right. Once we get back on the main road, we should be clear of anyone who would ask if I'm permitted to be here. All right. Yeah, I think I've explored everything off trail as I could explore. It's time to get back on course though. So, the right turn I need to make is right over there. I was gonna pull my camera out and say something. I can't remember what I was gonna say, but just before I could pull out the camera, I, met that guy one more time. He was on a tractor, and I told him what I found out by the junkyard, and I told him where I was planning on going from here. So, yeah, I certainly didn't expect to see him again. I kind of figured I might see someone, but yeah, it was just another harmless encounter, luckily. Luckily, people in Pennsylvania are generally pretty friendly. I know not everyone's like that, but I'm saying generally they're pretty nice. So, take another sip. It's not really that hot out, luckily. It's at most 71 degrees right now, but I haven't really had a problem with heating. Of course, that's also in part because I haven't really climbed any hills yet. But once we get back on the main road, I know there are plenty of hills that I'm gonna have to cross to get back home. Okay, so I've got a sort of outro slash a public announcement to make. So I never really got close. Well, I mean, I was pretty close to my intent, but I didn't really get to my second intent because the guy whose property I was on, eventually got sick of me. I mean, I don't know if he really knew what road I was talking about, because he took me back to the road I came from. I mean, he gave me a ride, which you know, which was nice, I guess. But honestly, he wanted me off his property. So, if this is the last Randonautica video I film indefinitely, I'm glad I actually got something, even if I never really made it to my second intent, which I don't really know if I did or not, because for some reason I couldn't find the screenshot. But yeah, so I mean, this was definitely an interesting video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like for some react videos for a bit. And if you've got any suggestions as to what I should react to, whether it be a YouTube video or something on Netflix or Disney Plus, let me know in the comments, and I will see you in the next one. It's Dr. Stephen James. I'm saying peace. Here, guys. See you soon.